Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the number 1 team in the land, Penn State Nittany Lions. yr14 Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Knights will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Penn State's offense is up first today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Again, makes it second and medium. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled after the catch. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side can do the same.
Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The back's got it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, they've been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris, Kajana Carter, Larry Johnson, and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The Knights offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Knights come up to the line in a hurry-up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Getting set. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be brought down.
I didn't even come close to him.
A costly special teams penalty. And here comes the offense back on the field. The Knights will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
Let's go, boy! Let's go!
Right there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
What a fucking defense, bro.
Right, so
let's go.
10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Extending the play now. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw, bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that?
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
Fuck
Touchdown,
me, man.
UCF. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's caught from inside the 20.
God damn.
And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Always looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Ball is free in the backfield.
Let's go!
Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the
fucking
booth.
ball.
So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here.
Touchdown, Penn State. That puts them on top in the second half. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Ball handed off. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Better pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Snags with the throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Knights will line up on 1st and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. 2nd down play coming up. And he's got it again. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Knights look to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to extend the play.
Motherfucker!
And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's a shotgun run call. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Big gain. Lose the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down here to 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter.
Just kidding.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Handoff running right. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion.
Right out.
Hand it off. Goes
That did not work.
Losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal.
I really want to change the play.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. They finally corral him at the 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
All right, boys.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away.
Turn it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. Finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball.
There you go, baby.
Fastball, but it's
there it is. There it is.
Not much of a return.
Going home with the dub.
The thing is, the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.